Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Gurubhyo Namaha Siddhi Vinayakaya Namaha Om. This is Tarvai Subramaniam once again coming on the YouTube channel. I have been talking about various subjects on Anmigam, mythology, stories for children, mythological stories, and also on logistics, supply chain management. And I'm sure many are going through these talks and finding it useful to them because they are informative. And as far as logistics and supply chain management is concerned, certainly it will be useful to the beginners how they can use it for their future life. Today the subject I have taken is once again on logistics. And I am putting before you 4 words: why, where, when, and how. These 4 words are very, very important in the world of logistics. Now let us take the word why. Now, in any organization, when somebody is told, please do this job, there is nothing wrong in that person asking the boss, why sir? Because this creates a situation of a knowledge. Now, the boss has in his hands 3 options. 1, explaining to the staff why he is asking him to do it. And if there is an alternate, asking the staff to tell him. The second is, if it is a confidential matter, the boss will say, just do it and come back. The third thing is, if the boss himself doesn't know what it is, then all that he will do is keep mum. So this is an information which can be gained as a knowledge by people who are down the line so that they can use it for their betterment, not only for them, even for the company. Now coming to the point of where, this actually dwells on geography. Many people who have gone into the world of logistics do not understand the importance of geography, the features of it. And they just go on the basis of what they say is a line is drawn and they just drive on the line. Or we can say the horse with the blinkers. Now to give an example on this, where now I am in, say, Kanyakumari, and I want to go to Bombay in the month of, say, July, along with a consignment which is to be delivered on a stipulated date. So first I must understand where is Kanyakumari and where is Mumbai. And geographically, I must understand the difference on the weather conditions in Kanyakumari as in Mumbai. Because Kanyakumari in July will still be very hot, whereas Mumbai in July will be pouring rain. So I have to take all this into account and decide where I am going. Then comes the next question, when? Then where and when are also interconnected. Because if I am going in the month of July, which is a peak monsoon season as far as Mumbai is concerned, I have to prepare myself, and I also have to safeguard the consignment I am taking so that it is not getting drenched in the rain and getting damaged. because more than me, the consignment is more important for the customer. So when I am going is an important factor. The third factor that comes up into picture is how. Now whether I am going by road, or I am going by train, or I am going by flight. Taking all three of them into consideration, if I am going by train, which is the cheapest mode, I must give at least 2.5 days for the travel to come in, give and take the monsoony condition and the delay that I may come across. Even if I am going by road from Kanyakumari to Mumbai, which will be the second costliest way of doing, I have to write down at least 2.5 days of running before I reach Mumbai. Once again, giving the time for rain factor and the delays that I will encounter. The third is the flight, the costliest. Well, from Kanyakumari, I don't have a flight going to Chennai. So I have to find out the nearest airport from Kanyakumari. And then I have to make my trip to the nearest airport. And whichever may be the airport in south, it takes nearly 2 hours for me to fly into Mumbai. Now here again, the weather comes into the situation, and if there is a heavy weather, the flights are getting diverted or maybe delayed or not taking off. So why, where, how and when has to be taken into account whenever we are planning a logistics delivery for a customer from A point to B point. The example I gave is just in India, but it applies whenever I am doing it in international trade. I hope all of you appreciate and liked this video of mine. And if you feel it is useful, please share and do subscribe and pass it on to your friends. Thank you very much for your listening.